we are playing as Ren Blackbriar of Ravenclaw. So we're good. We're good. We're gonna play the game and have fun. And honestly, the intro's boring anyway. So, alright, now we have to talk to people. Oh, socialization. Hello, Everett Clopton.
One moment. Watch this.
The fuck? Oh, he's a prankster. Oh ho. Someone threw a dog. He's standing right there.
Wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be.
Why the if someone is on edge, why would you make their day worse?
You seem
If
downright
I was
loyal to
having a
some of these
bad
characters.
day and
You survived a
someone
rather harrowing trip.
crop dusted, I'd throw hands. I'd throw hands with Everett Clopton. What the fuck kind of name is Clopton? I'm looking forward to my first day. I'm not nervous or happy about it actually. I do not care.
Reason to be nervous. One traces that dung bomb back to me.
Yeah,
Nice
buzz off,
You too,
bitch. He talks like the nerd emoji.
I want him to be in the perfect.
She has a profound sadness in her face. That's so stupid. Is it a Hufflepuffs like plants? What the kind of fucking question? I guess we'll ask.
Biology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a
Such a
Ravenclaw,
stupid
isn't it?
stereotype.
Perhaps.
The whole Hufflepuffs like plant stereotype is so stupid.
Nice to meet you, Samantha.
I never
Good luck
consider
with
myself a
everything.
Hufflepuff, but I love gardening.
And good luck to you too on your first day.
Oh my goodness. Isn't it so there has two Hufflepuff characteristics. Three. We'll say three. They're loyal, they're chums, and they like plants. And I know that all the self-proclaimed Hufflepuffs are shaking their boots wanting to fight me, but it's true. Get dunked on.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
I love Amit. He's such a nerd. I love him nerdy.
Well, except for stars like Sirius.
Serious!
Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there?
True, I love the smell of paper. Sometimes I just be sniffing paper. It's very normal behavior, don't ask.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it
My
in
character is
action
so
will
fine.
answer any questions you may have.
Red Blackbriar, give me a
Or we
chance.
shall put it to the test.
Please. Please. I wish I could jump off the edge of things. I think that would be really
No time
funny.
to waste.
One thing that annoys me is the map in this game.
From Central Hall.
I say one thing as if I haven't mentioned several things already. But
Something happens.
map.
It's the heart of the hive. Our king's
It
quest
doesn't
station,
even
so
work.
to speak.
Doesn't work. It's so annoying. Rare aptitude.
For magic, it seems.
You flatter me
Just
terribly,
glad you both arrived
Professor.
in one piece.
Professor Fig.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Shut the fuck
I
up,
wouldn't say
Weasley.
I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose.
That's what I'm saying.
Very well.
Check out the fit. Horrendous. That sucks. That one's better. Maryland's cloak. That looks sick as hell. See, but now I look so scary. It's my first day at school. I do want to find something that fits our character more, but you know, looking terrifying right now.
Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting.
That's good.
I never
That's
noticed
good.
it before.
So many fucking collectibles in this game. It's so unnecessary. Like ridiculously unnecessary. And it like at some points I feel like actually ruins the experience because you just want to like finish the fucking game and you're just missing a field page that's like in the middle of nowhere. Class. Class. Yay, class. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sebastian. Oh my god.
There is an open
No. Yeah, slide me the textbook.
afraid it is too late to study now.
Dog, I've never been to school before.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you.
I've never been to school before,
By the looks of it,
Professor.
You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
I've never been to school before. Again, we don't really discuss enough how spells are even made and used, because we know that you can make your own spells. I mean, Snape does it, and that's how Harry almost kills Draco, for goodness sake. But is it one of those things where you just throw some Latin words together and then it might work? In which case you think it would be required for you to learn Latin. Keep peering at Sebastian on the side there. I'm like either really good at this or really bad at this. It depends on the day. Don't fall off, don't. Shit. No. Oh. No! Timing is a scary thing. And I fucked it up. No! Don't! Are you kidding me?
You know it won't work on Hogwarts if you would.
My boys. My boys. No, don't leave me. No.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that
I say even though I got my ass beat. Where? There. Bam! Oh, hold on guys. Hold on guys. Cat break. Cat break. I need to see my boys. I need to see the boys, okay? I gotta see the boys. It's vital that I see the boys. Me and my boys. Fight! 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 Fight!
Is that all you've got?
Oh! Oh, get him! Uh oh.
Professor Hecat.
Should have killed his ass.
Good enough. No doubt you've heard of it.
Probably, but I wouldn't know actually. I haven't gone to school before. Shut up, Leander! Turn him upside down. Throw him against the wall. That'd be like Guardian Leviosa, but. Oh, my boy! My boy! My boy!
Time for a proper Hogwarts walk. I want.
Bam!
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Didn't stand a chance.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get. He's so deft with a wand.
So deft with
Then
one,
again,
I am.
Perhaps this wasn't your first.
I could make some really bad jokes right now. I mean, a real life Sebastian Sallow. I need to be invited to secret groups and breaking rules. I need to. They just not built like that in real life.
The village with a classmate.
My boys.
Hope you get your bearings.
Bring my boys.
Sebastian Sallow or Naxai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Like 10 minutes with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad
My
to
boy.
hear it.
I got Friendsgiving coming up. Maybe I should bring butterbeer. I still do not understand the appeal of gobstones.
Someone would want to play.
I don't know why you would think that'd be a good way to make
Little
friends.
balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Yeah, who would play that? Sounds awful.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do.
Yeah, that's why no one wants
Or
to
at
play
least
with you,
not
because
often. People can. It's their
Of-
own fault for losing.
you're kind of stuck up, aren't you?
Imelda
I do wish that the moving staircase was more movie, but I understand why not. Not only would that have been a bitch to program and run, but like, it'd be so inconvenient for the player. Now I think I'll
Afraid I've
keep
decided
them.
to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
Mwahahaha.
action for yourself.
I feel kind of bad. I'm gonna say, you're gonna lose your set again, girly.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid. fun,
Yeah,
and not everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Okay, Zenobia. Well, you know, we all gotta learn at some point. I could do more exploring, but like honestly, you do so much exploring, running around for different quests. I don't like when I first play the game. I spent a ton of time going down all the hallways to like find everything, but you have to retrace your steps so often. Like I don't know if you saw, but there's one of those fucking dragon bowls up here. I don't know Bombarda yet, or any sort of thing. It's like, so I will have to return. I have no choice but to return. So I'm not like preoccupied with covering every corner yet, because it's still so early in the game, and it's honestly kind of annoying they make you recover your steps so many times, especially because the map sucks for guiding you about where you're supposed to be going. But you know,
We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
there's only one thing I no.
Trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
You're welcome. I'm just the greatest and the coolest ever.
Madam Scribner, the
Obviously.
librarian, was on the hunt for me. Hey,
I think people forget how big of a fucking nerd Sebastian is. He gets in trouble because he's reading books.
well, I suspect it's a matter
He
of
gets in
differing
trouble
opinions.
over books.
She
over
thinks I
learning.
shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand,
That's so silly. He's so silly.
just one moment.
Poppy's already seeing the hippogriffs.
already named them too.
Leave Poppy alone.
France, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Shut up, Leander.
No,
So
if it's
real.
the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
Both.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
I would too. It's a cozy little village. There's like nothing better.
Oh dear.
Explosions.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No, I think not, Gerbold.
Do
Gerbold.
something not to worry.
Who the fuck names their kid
No,
Gerbold?
not you.
Gerbold? Gerbold. Get Gerbold. Whippy. You know when you have a stick that's like just like flexible enough, you whip it around and it makes that fun swishy sound? Yeah. Yeah. Everyone knows me. Nobody doesn't know me. Honestly, being a new kid is kind of like that. Everyone doesn't know who you are. You start talking, suddenly everyone knows who you are.
Are potions really that versatile?
I was telling my sibling about how many people know me despite the fact I don't know them, and they're like, you know, you sound like a popular kid at this point. And I was like, oh my gods, no.
I should mention that it's not just potion
I mean, I guess that's technically what I am, but it's weird growing up the weird kid. Switch schools and suddenly everyone knows you, and they're cool with you. What?
What can I do for you today?
I'm not any less weird. I'm just well known.
Free to
I
take a
don't
look at the
know.
rest of my inventory.
I don't even
Or
know.
come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Cause really, at the end of it, I'm still the same awkward kid who will talk your ear off about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I just happen to be hot now.
Creating something out of nothing. Of course, it
Thanks,
is not without
Thomas.
complexity. But that
Something
is
out of
where
nothing. See,
my
again,
spellcraft
this goes back to a rant I had like an hour ago about the fact that like
soon impress
the magic system in Hogwarts and the Harry Potter universe just does not get explained. Where does it come from?
and I
Basic laws of
see.
physics, people.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful
Like-
for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of
Even the
furniture
Owl House,
or decoration.
a cartoon for
But I feel
children,
Professor Weasley told it
developed a more thorough
Let's get the spellcrafts ready.
magic system
Potting table
than
and a potion station.
Hogwarts
I believe
and the
so,
Harry
sir.
Potter universe.
Nothing
J.K.
like
Rowling
being able
is
to
just
grow your own
lazy.
ingredients and
Just
do
flat
what you
out
want
lazy.
when you want.
I worry that someone's going to get upset with me for talking shit about J.K. Rowling, but it's like, cope, deal with it. I don't fucking know. If you can't handle someone genuinely criticizing an author you like, which if you like J.K. Rowling, that's a whole other problem. But if you can't handle genuine, reasonable criticism, even outside of moral standing, that's your own damn problem. That's something you gotta figure out. You gotta go touch grass. See, look, Ren's touching grass right now. This could be you. This could be you. Oh, Sebastian, my boy. Sebastian is just getting his shit rocked right now. This is kind of embarrassing for him. Jesus Christ. And I blew it up. I blew that shit up. Thanos snapped.
The makings of an aura, if you
Oh,
ask me.
thanks, but
If you are
a cab or whatever. That's another thing I always thought was weird, is that like J.K. Rowling thoroughly criticized government and policing and like corruption. And like she wrote characters that were, you know, thoroughly against the system because it had failed them. And then like she was like, oh no, actually they're gonna become wizard cops. Like, it feels like she's missing the point of her own work.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
And then I remember that it's really, it's not really easy maybe, but like it's very possible to consume a lot of media as a writer and pick up on themes that are successful and like what makes writing good and interesting and characters good and interesting without understanding the why of it. And I think that's how we get a lot of authors who are popular but maybe not the best of writers. And like the Harry Potter universe on its own is a very like interesting on the surface level, and it has, like, if you delve into it, there are genuinely well written characters and like important themes. But there's also a lot of big problems. There's a lot of things that don't add up. There's a lot of things that don't make sense together. It's because J.K. Rowling is able to consume content as a writer and reproduce it, and like without thoroughly understanding the topic that she's incidentally reproducing, you know? And I think like I was reading Colleen Hoover recently, just because, you know, famous author. And if I'm gonna go criticize her, I'm gonna at least read her works. Read Verity, and there's so many spots where Colleen Hoover sets herself up for the perfect types of plot twists and tropes and things that could genuinely make the books really good and well thought out, and then completely misses what her own point is, what her own point could be. And it's one of those things where these people just pick up on the patterns without recognizing why they're patterns, and then you just get absolutely ridiculously famous people without them having a good reason to be ridiculously famous. But then you can look at people like authors like Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman really understands his works in depth, his characters, the major themes that he's addressing. He understands that, and you can understand, like you can see that in his work. There are not weird plot holes. There are, like, everything's taken advantage of. Like, it's thoroughly explored. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson's another really good example, since we're talking about J.K. Rowling's shit world building. Brandon Sanderson, within just one novel, can deeply explore a world and its characters, like, very thoroughly. I was reading Trust of the Emerald Sea, and despite the book being only a few hundred pages long, and it's not a complex book either, it's doesn't throw that many crazy fantasy terms at you. It's very easy to follow along. It still manages to explore such a unique magic system, extremely unique characters, extremely, like, it's just, and it's so simple and easy to understand. That's because Brandon Sanderson knows what and why he's writing, and other authors don't know the why. They may know the what, but they don't fully understand the why. And you have to understand the why of your writing in order to get a truly good story. Okay, okay, rant over. Rant over, rant over, rant over. Back to it.
Mr. Hill was just
Sebastian! I do really like this jacket. And I feel like this... I know it's also really likely we're just gonna find it in a chest, but I don't care. It's okay. Busting in here like a bunch of criminals. Sebastian looks so scared.
No, can I? No.
single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Well done. The deal with
Speak of the devil.
What time, name?
It's almost as if it's convenient for the plot.
I saw leaving? You want a quick word? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said.
Is this equivalent to like the Wild West, walking into a bar, a saloon, sorry, and everyone whipping their pistols out on you?
Hollow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Yeah, probably. I can't just obliterate them. Actually, I could. I could just blow them up. I think I'm going to end it here for the night, because it is late as hell, and I've already been playing for a few hours, and I gotta chop this all down and edit it still. Come and see. Whatever. We'll leave that for the next stream. We'll leave that for the next stream. Thus begins the adventures of Ren Blackbriar, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.